Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode. I am your host, Jitsuko Toshiro. Today's episode is going to be discussing the price action regarding Bitcoin and the daily updates that I like to do. So this is the master chart of Bitcoin that I've been showing you guys for the past few days. There's something I wanted to point out to you guys. So right now I have the indicator. This is called the 200-day SMA. Some people like it, some people don't, but I want to show you guys something that I've noticed with the SMA. It's pretty good at telling you when price has dipped too much. What do I mean by that? So let's take a look here. This was back when Bitcoin topped at 69,000. We saw that we basically had a dramatic drop all the way to 30,000 flat with no relief. The thing with dropping that hard that fast is basically Bitcoin will have to have a relief rally, and the relief can be anywhere from 20 to 30%. That one was 45. So what am I indicating here? I'm indicating that there is a possibility that we do come back up and we touch the 200-day. And the last time we touched it, we saw a major drop down all the way from 40,000 to 17,200. If you guys recall, so let's go ahead and zoom in on this chart right here. One of the things that I noticed during this time was we just came off a massive bull run. So let me get back to the psychology of what occurred during this time. So this was basically that 2021 run that we had, and then we had that major drawdown back in June of 2021. This right here is well known as the summer lull. So basically we just had a lull moment and we didn't really have a rally until the end of the summer. Then we made new all-time highs. So everyone is thinking this is just like 2016. We're going to just drop and keep going up, drop and keep going up. So everyone thought this dip was the bottom, kind of like how in 2018 the bottom would like come in and go. And we made a new all-time high. That right there in itself, making a new all-time high, made everyone very bullish. So we had this drawdown. I don't think anything up until this point was really too scary. The reason being is because we had these lows and we had higher lows here. So that's your first argument. We don't really have anything to worry about, right? We just made a new all-time high. We have higher lows. Everything's looking dandy. Then we eventually hit this $47,000 mark. This right here was the point in which we headed down. This was the 200-day SMA. We came and we touched it and we got rejected. It took a few days to get that rejection. As you can see here, we hung out here for about maybe 7 days until we finally got rejected. Why am I spending so much time talking about the psychology behind these things? I was on the same boat as everyone else. I was thinking, hey, you know what? Higher low, new all-time high. We're going to move up. This is going to break out eventually. So I was on the same boat. We got rejected, and we got rejected hard. Then we had the Luna crash here. Then we had the FTX crash here. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because the psychology is the same right now. Where we're trading at right now is the same exact thing. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. This is the FTX crash, right? And then we double bottomed. We're moving up. We're ranging higher. We have a higher low. Now everyone's thinking, hey, you know what? The bottom is in. We're going to head up to 18.5. We're going to bounce off 18.5. We're going to head back up. Look what's in the resistance. Yep, it's the 200-day SMA. One thing about these moving averages is they change by the day. So if you add this to your indicators, what's going to happen is because the price has dropped so dramatically so fast, the average of the SMA is actually going to scale downwards. What I think is going to happen is we're eventually going to meet this trend line here, and we're going to have confluence with this 18.5 level. And if we do make it there, we're going to get a clear rejection. So this is maybe on the table that we do move up. We move up to 18.2. The SMA eventually catches up. And then we hit this point and we head lower. And that will be our capitulation point. This is pure speculation, obviously. I think that we have to account for the psychology. If you go on crypto Twitter or if you go anywhere on the internet, everyone thinks that, well, first of all, everyone thinks that the bottom is in. And then second of all, there's also a bunch of mega bears, like a bunch of them. Like everyone wants that capitulation to occur. So what I think is going to happen, Bitcoin loves to do this, is it's going to get some people on the way up, and then it's going to trap some longs, and then it's going to head down. Now, is that so? There's a way to go about this though. Now, you can wait for it to touch the SMA and let it come down, or you can just sit out and wait. So what I recommend, this is what I'm doing, this is my game plan. I know I posted a scalp earlier, but the scalp is just a scalp. As far as unloading all my capital and buying Bitcoin, I'm not doing it just yet. Even if we move up, I'm not going to feel tempted to buy it just because bottoming formations, they don't look like this. They don't. So let me show you what a bottom looks like. Back in 2018, and not the COVID lows, I'm actually going to point out a normal, healthy bear market. Look at this. I point this out on my channel multiple times because I think education is key. This might be an educational video, but I want to show you guys, you have this rounding formation on the bottom. You don't have a stagnant, flat line, and you're banging support and you can't break down. You don't have that. You actually have a nice rounding, higher lows, tightening of the Bollinger Bands, and then boom, a move up. So the SMA did, it does tell you where we're kind of headed, but this was really telling for the SMA. You have resistance, you have confluence with the SMA. This looks amazing. And I think that the key here is to not ignore the SMA because it's coming into confluence with another major site of resistance. This resistance is basically the FTX debacle, and then we also have the SMA hovering above it. So I think what will happen is actually the SMA will eventually catch up to this white line, and we'll have maybe the price action come up, and once they come together, we'll get that sell-off that we've been waiting for. Another thing that I wanted to point out is if we head lower from here, if you want to get in on a short, you just have to be patient. You wait for your signal. What do I mean by that? Well, right now, it's safe to say that we're range bound. So what I personally think will happen is if we get rejected here, we're going to blow past these lows. We'll actually hit this point, but I don't think we'll capitulate just yet. I think we'll eventually make our way back. It's been a long time since we've seen that SMA. So the SMA is free game. It's not too far, and we might actually reach it. So this is one of the indicators I've been keeping my eyes on. 14% for Bitcoin is a decent number. And one more thing I wanted to mention is, what is the point at which everyone will think the bull market is back? So I want to really emphasize the psychology behind this because the psychology is the most important part. Over here, when we just came from an all-time high at 60,000 and then we started ranging here, I believe that this move up past these highs made everyone think, hey, the bull market is still in full blast mode. Then we had that sell-off. Then we had Luna. Then we ranged for a bit. Then we had FTX. Then we ranged. Another excuse here. Boom, down we go. So the price at which, like I said here, the price at which everyone was thinking the bull market is in, I think will be the point that is above, maybe here. We reach that SMA, we kiss it, and we come down. So remember, when everyone flips bullish, that is the time that we capitulate. That's pretty much what I had for today. I wanted to let you guys know that I have my eyes on the 200-day. If you want to add it, you can. I don't really watch it too much because it's a slow-moving one. I like to make some profits quick. That's pretty much it for Bitcoin. I am only looking at Bitcoin when it comes to the SMA, just because it's Bitcoin is king. You can't argue this. No matter what you say, if Bitcoin crashes, the rest of the cryptocurrency market will crash. So that's it for today. Remember where the ranges are. We have some, we're range bound right now. The higher end of it is here. The lower end of it is here at 15K. I'm hoping we drop and we come back up one more time, because trading a range is actually easier than trading a move like this. So trading a range is key. It's how you make money. So keep that in mind. It's a safer trade. It's boring, but it's a good way to manage your risk. Best of luck to you. If you guys like this, let me know. If you guys like videos like this where I give you an analysis on an indicator, please give me a thumbs up. Share this with your loved ones. Good luck trading. Keep your eyes on both of these resistances. And remember, you guys, the main way to make money is by managing risk. Stay safe. Take care of your loved ones. Good luck. Bye-bye.